everyone, welcome to our brand new podcast, After Bookclub. We're a local book club host and local author, basically chat shit about books and everything in the bookish community.
Yeah, we'll be talking about tropes, the morally grey man and everything in between, and bits of life gets thrown in there too.
Yeah. A little bit about us. So my name is Gem L Preston. I am a Welsh disabled author. I write fantasy and contemporary romance. I am a best-selling author and all-round chaos demon, really. I'm neurodivergent, and yeah, this is the host of my favourite book club in the world.
My name's Kate, and I run the book club, the Enchanted Book Club, which is part of the Enchanted Shelf, which you can find in our beautiful setting of the Craft Emporium and the Craft Emporium Bookshop, which is in Newport Arcade. So yeah, I focus on fantasy and romantasy books and bookish things, and I've been running the book club for just over a year, and the lovely Gemma came along. And yeah, so we just decided, why not chat all the things we chat to everybody else?
Yeah, just all around chaos, really, isn't it? So the Craft Emporium is where we're sat at the moment in this absolutely amazing independent bookshop above it, so make sure you visit us in Newport Arcade.
So the book that we're reading this month in book club is Metal Slinger. I've read it. Gem is part way through it, so no spoilers for anybody who hasn't read it, because we don't want to spoil it for Gem also. But there's so many tropes in this book. If you enjoy Romantasy, you're going to enjoy Metal Slinger. So some of the tropes that you'll find is one more bed.
Love one more bed.
There's one, share a horse.
Only one horse?
Just one horse.
Oh.
Share one horse. There's not Touch Her and Die. Oh, I'd love a Touch Her and Die. There's Morally Grey. There's found family. There's all of the tropes. So if you enjoy Romantasy, you're going to enjoy this book.
Wow, well, you've literally sold it to me just based on that alone. So
there's magic.
Oh, there we are. I'll just speed up my reading. I think I put it off initially because it was made out that it was like pirates or at sea, and I'm just not in my pirate era. But then someone said, no, that's just at sea, just a small part of it.
It's basically where her banished community lives. Yeah. So her community has been banished. They have to live in these, what they describe it as, these big trees and platforms in between. And then they have to come to land once a year to trade with everybody else to get food and supplies and things like that.
It kind of gives me, like, I don't know if you saw it, a 90s film, Waterworld.
Yes, I love Waterworld.
I love that film. That kind of gives me those sort of vibes.
It is similar.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a lot of time spent on her sort of town community, wherever they live, for the first half of the book, and then the second half of the book is on land. Yeah. I'll tell you why or where or how, but it does change. But it's not pirates.
Oh well, I loved Waterworld, so I'll pick it up if that sort of thing. Talking of tropes that we love and dislike, I thought we could, seeing as though it's the first pod, we could talk about the tropes that we absolutely love, the tropes that we absolutely do not want to see in our books.
I think we're quite similar in that though.
Yeah, especially in like a fantasy setting.
Yes.
So you mentioned Morally Grey. I think we're both a lover of a Morally Grey character. Yes. Not necessarily always a man, although we love a morally grey man.
We love our morally grey men, but I also love it when the woman is the morally grey character. Yeah. Because it's not expected as much as the man, and I think it gives a nice little flip to the script, if you will.
Yeah. Why do you think we love a morally grey woman?
I just think because it goes to show that women aren't always the damsels in distress. Yes. We aren't a damsel in distress. We are just as strong and powerful as men, and we can also commit atrocities.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And be loved for it.
Because we want to do it in real life where we can't. And I think that is actually part of it. We've seen a rise of morally grey women at the moment, especially like Amber Nicole's series with Diana. Yeah. I think it's because we as women, ladies, comment if you agree, we're fucking angry.
We are
We're
angry.
so fucking angry.
We've had an angry morning.
Yeah, we've had an angry morning. We'll save that for the next episode.
Yes.
So yeah, I definitely, and I think that's why I fell naturally into writing Effia in the Fairy Guild trials, is
Yeah.
I wanted a woman who was already a badass bitch
Mm-hmm.
and could just embrace her morally greyness.
As soon as you meet Effia, though, you know that she is not someone to be messed with.
Yeah, and I think that's
you know, and it's lovely how she meets her little cinnamon roll sort of person.
Yeah.
And he softens her a little, but she's still that, you know, badass character that you know is just, she's fab.
Don't get me wrong, I absolutely still love like a soft woman who's got to like find her strength and find her power. I love reading that story. I think that's the typical formula in Romantasy, especially at the moment. It's very popular.
And I think sometimes though, as women in the modern world, because we always have to be on it, switched on, organised, sometimes it's nice to read about a softer woman who has someone take care of her, because you would like to be taken care of sometimes and be that person.
Yeah.
You'd like to switch off that sort of having to think about everything, make every decision, and just have someone else do that for you.
But you know for a fact that if a real man
I was just going to say.
If a real man tried that in real life,
I'd be like, what are you doing? No.
Go away.
What? I think I can make up my own mind.
Yeah. So with regards to tropes we dislike then, what would you say is probably your least favourite trope?
Miscommunication.
Can't stand it. That in there?
It's all the time, but if they just had a simple conversation that could be resolved, it really frustrates me, because I think this is just written in to cause unnecessary conflict. It's not something that I think this would be so easily resolved.
Do you know, I'm a lot more lenient towards miscommunication in fantasy than I am in contemporary romance. I know you're not a massive contemporary romance reader, but I just find in contemporary romance it's so easy to have a conversation. If we were like in real life, we would talk about it. Yeah. In fantasy, I'm a little bit more
well, they tend to be, you know, crossing worlds and flying dragons and stuff like that, so they're not usually in the same room.
People getting involved, political intrigue, trying to force the kingdom apart, sort of thing. So I can kind of forgive it. For me, it would be unexpected pregnancy.
Oh, I hate pregnancy.
I've got 2 kids at home.
Yeah.
I have enough of children. I don't want. Sometimes it's okay. I find in my contemporary romance, like a single dad romance. Like I do really enjoy a single dad romance or a single mum romance.
This is it though, even with fantasy, like if they already have children, like that's fine, but I don't want to have this really strong, like for example, Akata.
I was
this really strong woman, you know, finds her love, they're talking about all the adventures they want to have, all the places they want to go, and oh no, now she's pregnant. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. Yeah. She just said, and I'm not saying we can't have all those adventures once we are pregnant and have children, but I just feel like when it's written in a fantasy book, it changes it completely. Yeah. Now all of a sudden they don't want to go off and fight in wars and, you know, ride dragons and all that.
Their partner has been really protective and sheltering them.
And they have to live in a bubble, and I think, oh no, this is not what I want to read.
Yeah. For me it was, I don't know, you know, like the Strawberry Patch Pumpkin House, something like that. One of those. Yeah. It was the very first one I picked up. Absolutely adore the book. It was amazing. The spice was lovely. It was instant one, but I loved it. And then right in like the last 100 pages, they dropped an unexpected pregnancy. Yeah. And I was like, no. I finished it and I still like rated it high. Yeah. I was just like, oh no. Yeah. That's got to be my least favourite trope.
What about tropes that you love?
Tropes that I love. It's got to be the classic enemies to lovers.
I love an enemies to lovers.
I do also love a lovers to enemies. I've done a lovers to enemies in my books.
It makes me sad.
Yeah,
but it makes the book interesting though.
Yeah,
it does. It's not one that I would hate to read, but it's one that makes me think, oh no,
yeah,
I don't want this to happen. I feel really bad for the characters.
It's the betrayal. Yeah, I think that's it. I've been caught by that in books. For example, when I got back into reading, one of the first books I ever read was From Blood and Ash by Jennifer JLA.
I love Blood and Ash, yeah.
I love that book. And that was the first book I read with the MMC. Not too many spoilers, although the book's been out for ages. You've had plenty of time. Betrayed the FMC. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I did kind of ruin the book for myself by looking at fan art. Don't
look up fan art before you finish the series, because it will show you what's going to happen end game. You don't want that.
I also ruined ACOTAR for myself by doing that.
Oh,
I
no.
know. But I was more interested in the dark-haired love interest.
Well,
so,
yeah, and we all
yeah,
who wants a blonde love interest, not me.
So that was the first time I properly read an MMC portraying an FMC and how their relationship fixed itself.
I will say, sorry, just going back to not wanting a blonde. My husband's blonde. So, you know, I like to read about these dark-haired male leads, but then I marry a blonde anyway.
My husband keeps trying to get blonde highlights to hide the greys in his hair, and I keep telling him to just give up. Just give up.
Just accept the
Just
greys and
dye
move on.
hair dark.
Yeah, or just move on. Men always look better as they age anyway, though.
Yeah.
When they get the silvers, it just makes them look like a silver fox.
Women
just
it makes me look
old.
drained out. Dim. My hair looks dim. That's one of the other tropes I can either like or dislike is if there is a betrayal and the MMC, I want to see an MMC grovelling. I want to see them grovel.
I love yearning. I want
Yes.
yearning.
With that together, both together, chef's kiss. Instant forgiveness is no.
No.
I feel like I'm a Taurus, so I naturally hold a grudge. I'm stubborn as hell. So I want them to grovel, to yearn, to really earn their forgiveness.
Yeah.
And not just be brushed over, because they need to be held accountable.
Yeah.
And I think that's touch and go in some books.
I know it's fiction, but if every bad thing that someone did to someone else was just instantly forgiven, it would just be boring.
Yeah.
There needs to be some sort of accountability. There needs to be some
Growth.
sort of way.
Growth.
Yeah. Some sort of way of earning back that love and, you know, affection or whatever from the other person. You can't just instantly have it because that's boring.
Yeah. No.
I know. Yes.
So if you've agreed with us on any of these tropes, either you love them or hate them, let us know in the comments and let us know what books did it well.
Or not well.
Or not well. So I think one of the things we said we were going to discuss was our 3 most memorable reads.
Yeah.
Which is very, very difficult for us.
And very different.
So we've kind of split it. So like a childhood read.
Yeah.
And then a more recent one, and then maybe like a teenage years one.
Yeah.
What was your childhood one for you?
So my childhood books were more Enid Blyton, The Magic Faraway Tree, that sort of thing. So I've always had like a love for magic, other worlds, different creatures, that sort of thing. And animals as well. I've always loved reading about animals. So what's that book with the something wood?
Animals of Fathomwood.
Animals of Fathomwood. Animals of Fathomwood. I used to love the cartoon series as well. And I had a set of the books, and I just loved reading about all that. But I had a lot of Enid Blyton.
I didn't know you liked the Animals of Fathomwood.
Yeah.
My granddad used to, I'm going to get if I get emotional now. My granddad used to read me Animals of Fathomwood, and last year, just after he passed, HarperCollins sent me the new binding of Animals of Fathomwood.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so lush.
Oh, I was in tears. Like,
yeah.
Even then, like 2 hours later when I was trying to film a thank you video, in tears. Absolutely adored that book.
I loved that book as well. And I loved it when they made the TV series. I used to watch that.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
The Badger was always my favourite.
I love the fox. The
fox,
fox. But yeah, I loved all that stuff. My nan always gave me lots of Enid Blyton books. Some of them I really loved, some of them not so much. But it was more sort of, and Matilda. I've got like an old copy of Roald Dahl's Matilda. I loved that book. Magic Finger.
Yeah.
Like anything with like magic or anything a little bit.
Did you like
different.
Watership Down there?
No.
As in you didn't
so
like it?
sad. How could anybody enjoy that?
I tried getting my daughters to watch it last year at Christmas.
You never. Oh my god.
Because I watched it around Ellie's age. Ellie's about 8, so
you all needed the same emotional damage.
Yeah. So I wanted to share that trauma. It's like forcing them to watch Bambi or The Lion King.
Okay, I made my daughter watch Free Willy, and she
No, that's
absolutely
sad.
bawled at the end. The whale goes free, by the way, but I was still devastated.
Actually, on a very similar thread, my favourite childhood book is, I've actually brought it with me, this is how old my copy is The Enchanted Horse by Magdalena. This is essentially Free Willy. So it's this little girl, she goes to an antique store with her parents and sees this old, like, decrepit rocking horse.
Oh, it's a rocking horse. I thought you were going to say a merry-go-round horse.
It might be.
Because I haven't read it.
There's a very similar one like that, which I think is, but it's I believe it's The Rocking Horse. I haven't read it in decades.
Perhaps you should reread it.
It comes to life at night, and it goes away with these wild horses, and she's absolutely distraught. And then one day she wakes up and there's a foal in her stable, and we don't know if it's the horse Bella or if it's the Bella's foal for her to look after, because she loved this like enchanted horse back to life, and it was like drab and not looked after. Yeah, that's just always stuck with me. I remember getting it from school during one of those like scholastic leaflets, and my mum got it for me, and
I used to love that when they would come to the schools and have,
can we get them as adults, please?
They still do it.
Do they?
Yeah, but not quite the same as when it's only there for like a couple of days, but it's not.
Our schools just do like a local one inside the school rather than the leaflets.
Oh yeah.
But for nostalgia's sake, I would absolutely love that to come on one of them.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So moving on to teen years. What sort of books did you read as a teen?
It's gonna be Hunger Games. Absolutely Hunger Games. It was actually my dad who told me to read Hunger Games. He just gave it to me and he was like, read this is really good. And I think it's because we both loved the Japanese film Battle Royale, which is a bit gory, it's a bit more adult, and Hunger Games was this kid-friendly version.
See, I haven't seen Battle Royale.
So good. And it is essentially this kid-friendly version of it. And I just loved the character development. I loved that the main character was a female, because I was so used to reading like the Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
But it was nice to see a woman
Yeah.
come from nothing essentially,
Yeah.
which is spoiler childhood right here. So it was nice to see. Also, she's kind of sometimes unlikable. She doesn't want to be the hero.
Yeah.
She just wants to live peacefully, not under the boot of an oppressive force.
Yes, exactly.
So definitely Hunger Games.
I will say I've loved the films, but I never read the books. I know. So for me growing up as a teen, I had a little bit of a lull in my reading. Like, my parents didn't read, not a lot of my friends were readers, so I didn't have any sort of influence from anyone else as to what to read. So I had the same sort of books. And my nan gave me a book called Flowers in the Attic. Did you read Flowers in the Attic?
My friend, as an adult, not
yeah. So I was a teen,
teenager.
and when I was like, "Oh, read this book. It's Flowers in the Attic," and I was like,
"Wait,
okay.
Has your nan read it?"
I don't know, likely, but probably a while before. So I read it. Anybody who hasn't read it, it's about a mother who ends up in a relationship with, I can't remember if it's her uncle or a cousin or something. It's a relative. So they get cast out from the family. They end up having 4 children. For her to inherit from her father, she has to go back and pretend she hasn't had any children, so she hides them in the attic. She tells him it's going to be for a short period of time, and then years go by. She ends up trying to kill her own children. The older brother, the older sister. It's a horrendous story, shall we say.
What a lovely teenage read.
I know. So that's what I was reading as a teenager.
Yeah. Oh, well, saying that, I was reading Hunger Games where children were being sacrificed and killed in a game, so
that's true.
Not too far off.
Trauma bond.
Yeah.
So moving on to adulthood.
Yeah.
What sort of books do you read now, I wonder?
Big surprise. So the books that have really stayed with me, I'd say, in the last couple of months, I'm very much in my contemporary romance at the moment, but it's because I'm writing fantasy.
Yeah.
And if I'm in the middle of writing fantasy, I don't want to be influenced by reading fantasy.
Yeah.
So I'm reading all of the like L. Kennedy books at the moment because the Off-Campus series is so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm in my hockey romance era.
Nice.
Fantasy books, though, it's got to be The Wolf King and The Night Prince.
I really enjoyed that.
They're just, I don't know what drew me in because it's such an easy read.
Yeah.
And the world building isn't like too complicated, and I do love a complicated world build, but it was very easy to follow along.
And I feel like the second book just gets better.
Blake, can we just agree on Blake?
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't read the series, by the way, but Blake.
Yeah.
And he's in it a bit in the first book, But the second book is more, I feel, about him.
Yeah.
And I just...
He does kind of give
tall,
like...
dark, Marley Grey.
And he does give like resound
yes
vibes in Akatar when he just walks in and he owns the room sort of thing. He's just intelligent, and I think I am very much drawn to... Kai is always laughing at my taste in men, in celebrity men, because it's like Tom Hiddleston as Loki.
A lot of women like him though.
David Tennant as the Doctor. Yeah. So I just have such a broad taste. And I think it's just more the aura.
I think if there was like a tall, dark, very intelligent, but slimmer man over there, and a tall, blonde, muscular brute over there, I'm always gonna go. I'm always gonna go for the more intelligent man. Intelligence
is just so.
It's just attractive. Yeah.
Like, and if there's in books, if there's a little bit of cockiness, I like it. In real life,
a little bit of arrogance.
Yeah. Not in real life, please. Don't know you're attractive in real life. In books, it's fine.
Yeah, there's lots of things they can do in books that they can't do in real life.
It's more, there's just one line from Blake in book 2, and it has just had me in a chokehold. Ladies, you'll know what it is. One of the ladies from Book Club, actually, Hannah, she made me a bracelet which has the letters for it on.
I'm going to have to read it now. I'm going to have to say it.
So, there's a scene. It's kind of like a dream scene. So she has actually entered his dream.
Yeah.
And he's dreaming something very naughty. Very naughty. And she's like, you can't think of me this way. And he's just staring at this scene desperately over his shoulder, which I don't know why, that bit makes it really hard for me.
Yeah.
And then he finally looks at her face.
It's like they watch him fall. But it's him.
Yeah.
It's him.
And he finally looks at her and he says, just let me have you this once, just like please. And I was like,
it's the yearning.
It's the yearning. It's the yearning.
We all
you had
want
to ruin it with the next sentence, but
we'll just pretend that didn't happen.
Pretend it carried on.
I would love to be yearned for.
Yeah.
I want to be yearned
grovel.
But I haven't got the patience to.
And I think that's why,
yearn.
if you haven't watched the Off Campus series.
No.
But there is a scene, you must have seen it. It's along to a J-Lo song.
No, do you know what? When there's series that I want to watch, I try and avoid the clips because I don't want spoilers, and I do want to watch it. So I've been trying to avoid seeing as much as I can.
Yeah, there is this. Can I tell you this bit then?
Yes.
Yeah. So there is just one scene where the main character's best friend is dancing at a frat party, and she's wearing J-Lo's iconic like green dress, like low V-neck. She looks stunning.
Yeah.
And one of the hockey players, Dean, I love Dean. Sees her and just goes on over and starts dancing, and he gets on his knees. That's it. He just like goes and gets on his knees in the dance, and it's just so he's yearning.
Yeah,
he's there. He's already on his knees.
I love
and we all love it.
I love a bit of yearning.
Yeah,
I just write it into every book, please.
Yes, grovel.
Grovel
men. There's not enough. So men, if you're watching, there is not enough yearning or groveling in real life.
If a man in real life grovelled, I'd be like, give me the ick. What are you doing?
It's got to be done in the right way.
Yes.
Put some fantasy armour on.
It can't be like desperate begging.
Crying.
Oh, no.
Not that we're saying that men can't cry, because you absolutely should show your emotions and cry.
Just don't cry while you're grovelling to me, please. Andrew, take note.
Kai, if I'm annoyed at you, you can cry.
You can cry, just don't cry while you're grovelling.
No.
That's fine.
Yeah, so my adult read was Walking Night Prince. Mm-hmm. What adult read has stuck with you?
I'm quite a big Sarah J Maas fan. I really loved Crescent City Book 1.
Yeah.
I think the last 200 pages of that book, I just didn't stop sobbing.
Same. Do you know what?
There's so many things.
I read that out of nowhere. I had no expectations. I've done Akatar, and people were telling me to read Crescent City, like live on TikTok. And I did video myself reading it, and I remember going to chapter 5.
Yeah.
And I was like, I caught myself on video going, it's a dream.
Yeah, this can't really be happening.
Yeah, like, what the hell? That was so quick, so fast.
Yeah.
After like 100 pages of information.
Yeah. For it all to just be gone.
Yeah, and I was just like, what has just happened? But yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same. The last 200 pages,
Yeah.
I was sobbing.
So, I mean, Crescent City's been out for a long time, so I think talking about it is okay. And if you don't want to be spoiled, obviously, I'm going to talk about it right now. Skip forward. But the La Harbour scene, when she sacrifices herself, when she's been given her freedom.
Yeah.
Honest to God, I cried.
Yeah.
And when Bryce is running to help the human families, I cried. When she dies, I cried. When she's making the leap, I cried. I just didn't stop crying the whole time.
Yeah.
But I loved it. Second book, not so much. I enjoyed it, but not as much as the first, I think. I also enjoyed the ACOTAR series. So I read another book. You might know it. It's called Truth of the Hollow. Might be written by Gem L Preston.
I might have spent
here.
like 2 years of my life writing that book.
So it's a trilogy, and she's like, "Oh yeah, read my book." I was like, "Okay," and then
Warning,
the end of the third book, I cried a lot. And sent her pictures of myself saying, "Thank you so much for this emotional trauma."
It seems to be a common theme with my readers now is that whenever they finish the Stag and Hollow Chronicles, I get sent a crying selfie. So I have just this like trophy album of crying.
Yeah, of crying readers.
And there's even videos on TikTok of people finishing it live and sobbing.
I know. I'm not going to say what happens because I want people to read these books because you have to read these books. We do sell them here in the Craft Emporium bookshop too, by the way, if you want to come and pick one up.
Plug there.
But it's such a fantastic series, and the end of it, you're gonna hate her, but for the right reasons.
I just love hitting readers.
But for me, I won't give 5 stars to a book if it doesn't make me emotional.
Yeah.
If I don't feel something from it, it doesn't get 5 stars.
Yeah, that's it. It's got to make me feel something.
It's got to make me
feel.
feel.
True escapism is if you... And I think that's it. That's why we get so invested and cry over books, is because our brain can't tell between like the fiction and reality.
But sometimes you want to escape the reality.
Yeah.
And you want to live in the fiction. And I think you really want to feel like you're connected to those characters, and you really want to feel part of the story. And then if you can really feel those emotions, then I think the writer has done a fantastic job. I do.
So yeah, but if you want to read it and you want me to like warm up the knife before I stab you, I can send you some songs to listen to during certain chapters. You probably will dread doing it, but it definitely heightens those feelings.
I'm so glad I didn't have that. Because I was devastated enough as it is.
Go back and do it.
No. Too painful.
There's also certain things like I love, because I've put so many Easter eggs into that story, and I love speaking to readers about it and saying things like, when you finish book 3, reread the very last line and then reread the very first line of the book, and then like a message like, "Oh, you bitch."
There was one bit in there I remember sending it to you, and I was like, "Is this line from this film?" And you were like, "Yes."
Yeah. Oh, which one was it?
Casper.
Yes, Can I Keep You?
Can I Keep
Who
You?
wasn't a Casper girly when he said, "Can I keep you"?
I was a Devon Sour girly, blonde.
No.
What was going on then?
So you do like your blondes?
Nick Carter, Backstreet Boys.
No.
Blonde. I don't know. That was my teen years.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I loved Casper. I loved Devon Sour. I loved all of that. And when I read Can I Keep You, I was like, "Is this?"
Yeah, you're the only person who picked up on that, I think. I was like,
see,
for the little,
I read the details.
And that is how inspired us writers are, and influenced by like everything. This is exactly why I don't read fantasy when I'm writing fantasy.
No, I suppose you will be concerned that what you were reading is going to end up being
even like subconsciously. You don't want to do that. So
no, you want to have your own sort of ideas, don't you? You don't want to be influenced by anything else.
Yes. Talking of ideas.
Yes.
So some of you online might have noticed that there is a new book convention coming to Wales.
There is.
Yeah, we're so excited. So I'm one of the organisers of Readers and Rebels. It's being held in the ICC Wales on May 8th, 2027. It's been a wild ride.
And it's a fantastic venue.
Oh my God, it's absolutely stunning. I visited it a couple of times now, and it's so spacious, it's so accessible.
So yeah, easy to get to, the parking, everything. It's brilliant.
There's hotels nearby. You can pop into Newport if you really want to.
Come to the Craft Emporium.
But definitely come to the Craft Emporium. Yeah, it's the best venue I could have asked for, really. I'm surprised no one's done it. I mean, they're first, unlucky. And it's expandable, kind of. So if we want to make it like bigger and better, we can. We probably will.
I know. You've been working really hard, and you've probably seen it all over TikTok and Instagram and all sorts and everything. And they've had the big reveal of the organisers.
We can actually talk about it now.
Yes. And I'm really excited. I can't wait. There's going to be so many fantastic authors there. There's going to be so many vendors there. It's going to be a brilliant day. And Wales needs it.
Yeah.
Wales needs more organised things.
That was part of the reason why I wanted to do it, is because I was travelling like 4-5 hours to go to book signing events as an author. And I just really wanted something. We've got Indie Love Wales, which is happening in Swansea in October, which is another fantastic event. Yeah. And they do other events. And they really do build like community between indie authors is amazing. Yeah. But yeah, I really wanted an event in Wales that I could just drive 20 minutes to. Like, it's not far from me.
I live literally just down the road.
And when it comes to like book signings and Waterstones and things, I feel like Wales misses out a lot. Yeah. And I get it, especially for like international authors to travel like into the UK, which is London, and then out of England and into Wales. It's all that extra travel. But I just wanted to bring.
But then even that though, like we have a lot of British authors that still don't travel into Wales. We are here, you know. There are lots of readers here, but don't worry, because Gem's doing it now.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'll invite you directly.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's going to be so much fun. It's so hard not to give away spoilers, but we have some absolutely incredible authors.
And you're already set up for year 2 as well.
Yes, we've already had some authors come across and say they can't do next year, but they want to do 2028. 2028 is going to be banging.
It's not going to be just a one-off. This is going to be like a regular yearly thing that's going to keep coming back.
That is what we're planning. We'll see how stressed I get the month before. But yeah, it's literally just out of nowhere blown up, and we're so thankful and grateful to all of the positivity from it, and it's going to be amazing.
People are going to be excited. Yes. It's so easy to get to. Wales is going to love it. Yeah. I'm going to love it. The book club's going to love it. You're going to have all the book club girls there. We're all going to come. We're all going to help.
Yeah, they're going to be my volunteers, free labour. But yeah, if you are interested, please sign up to the newsletter. You'll get exclusives first in the news. And also, early bird tickets are going on sale. There's only 100 going on sale on June the 5th.
Yes.
So
I have set an alarm.
You've set an alarm?
Yes. Because I will be getting a ticket. Because I will be going.
And we're doing a exclusive founding member pin badge. Oh. People will get. It's going to be lush.
That'll be a collector's item.
Founding Rebel.
Founding Rebel, definitely. Yeah. I think it would be great. It's definitely something for everybody to look forward to. Yeah. And something local that would be easy for people to get to. I mean, thing is, when you travel even down to London and all these places, you've got to pay for hotels, you've got to pay for travel, you've got to pay for your tickets. Yeah. You know, it just all adds up. And having something in Wales which people can go to and from in one day and not have to pay all those extra things, it's just going to be so nice.
Yeah, because even if you're coming from like West Wales, like Swansea, it's like an hour.
Yes.
Luckily. So in Wales, we're lucky we're small. You can go. And we've had quite a few people asking about like North Wales, because I know North Wales misses out a lot. Mm-hmm. So depending on how these go, we'd love to take it north at some point.
And I love North Wales. I've been to Anglesey.
Enough.
I've been to Anglesey a few times. Beautiful.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So if you're from Anglesey, we'd love to bring it up to North Wales at some point as well.
Anglesey's amazing. Yeah. I'll come and help.
I'll have a nosy. You can help.
I'll come and help.
Right. So just before we finish, I'm gonna do rapid fire.
This is so stressful.
I know, because if you're like me, like I need context and to think about these things. Yeah. It's not too hard, I promise. So it's just a fun, short little rapid fire. So, Kindle or physical?
Kindle.
Annotator or pristine?
Pristine.
Ooh, you hesitated on that one.
I had to think what it meant. I don't annotate, so it must be the other.
Yeah. One POV or dual POV?
Dual POV.
Tea or coffee?
Tea. I don't like coffee.
Fan art or fan fiction?
Fan art.
Oh, that's a really difficult one for me. I absolutely love it. I used to write Twilight fan fiction.
See, I don't read fan fiction.
I love fan
I barely have time to read the book.
True, actually, I haven't read
and
fan
I love a
fiction
bit
in
of
while.
fan art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is just something, as an author, there is just something so special about seeing characters brought to life.
Yeah.
Especially if they're your own. I was saying that I've got a piece of character art that I will be sharing soon for my vampires.
I have lots of naughty fan art for sale.
Yeah, I know you do. Read in silence or background noise?
Silence.
Do you not like music or anything at all?
No, because I find myself getting distracted by the background noise. I like to really submerge myself into the story, and I get distracted quite easily.
This is why when I write, I listen to music scores. I can't listen to music with lyrics.
Yeah.
Because then I get distracted by the song. So yeah, I listen to Lord of the Rings chill playlists.
Mind you, sometimes I do like to listen to the sound of rain. The sound of
rain,
like thunderstorms.
Yeah.
I like to listen to that sometimes, especially if it's late or I'm tired and pretend that I'm in this big massive thunderstorm reading my book by candlelight.
I have to sleep with rain. I can't stand complete silence.
I love it.
Trauma. Multiple reads or one at a time?
One at a time.
Oh.
Yeah, one at a time, because I like to concentrate on that, and sometimes if I read multiple books I can get confused between what's happened where.
Yeah.
So I like to read one, finish it, move on, read one, finish it.
I've got an audiobook, fantasy audiobook at the moment, which I've stopped while I write. I've got one of Al Kennedy's books on Kindle, and then I've got Dungeon Crawler Carl in physical.
Oh God. One of each.
This is why I've got an episodic memory, so I can keep them all separate, but my brain is just constantly wired.
Yeah, I just stick with the one. Right, I'm going to ask you, but we're going to go, it's going to be rapid fire.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you quick, you need to answer quick.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Right, Kindle or physical?
Kindle for reading, physical for trophy.
Annotate or pristine? No, you can't think about
Pristine.
it. Rapid
Pristine.
fire. One POV or two?
Two.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Fan art or fan fiction?
Fan art, that's the first thing that comes to my head.
Silence or background noise?
Background noise.
Multiple reads or one at a time?
Multiple reads.
There you go. Well done.
Yay!
Yay!
I won! So I think that is all we're jabbering on about today.
Yes.
That's been the first pod.
Yay!
Is there anything you want to see us chat about? Anything you want us to delve deeper into? Maybe tropes? I think we will chat more about that probably at some point.
Yeah. And we'll also have interviews in the future. We're going to bring some of the book club girls in. We're going to bring the husbands in.
Which is going to be such a laugh.
That's going to be entertaining. I'm going to have some really awkward questions. He's going to hate it. But yeah, so thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us.
And make sure you
like and subscribe. You know what to do.
Pods.
But yeah, we'll be back. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.